Yes, indeed. Gumbo. I'm excited about this right here. Chef Malcolm Jones, one of the co-owners of Sky Lounge. We'll get to that in just a minute. But man, let's talk about the business. What we got here right now?
We just got your basic Louisiana favorite, gumbo.
That's right.
Gumbo starts off with the roux. Everybody
Yep.
knows that, so I like to take it off very simple and easy, very slow rolling. We take a cup of flour and a cup of vegetable oil, and you get it into your pot. First, you want to put your vegetable oil in, get it to a nice temperature. Then you add your flour, and you always want to give it a good stir. You always want to give it a good stir. You want to make sure that you're at a low heat, and it takes its time. Usually it might take 20 minutes, might take 30 minutes, all depends on how low you keep your fire and how much wrist work you have to put into it.
That's an angry looking roux. If your roux doesn't look angry like that, please don't offer me any of your gumbo.
That needs some rice.
I mean, when you can put your roux over rice, my goodness.
And the good thing about this is once it gets about this color, that's when I like to add my vegetables.
All right, okay,
So
what do you have here?
I would take, I have 2 onions, 2 bell peppers, a couple of stalks of celery, and about 6 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
You want to chop that up very finely, and I add that straight into the roux. I also like to brown my chicken and my sausage in the same pot that I do my roux before I do my roux. And you always have a little extra fun at the bottom of it. But
That's interesting.
But that roux,
Consider that stolen.
no problem. That roux, and plus when you add those vegetables in, brings it up and it doesn't burn like some people might think it would. So once you get to that point and you add your vegetables and you get to about this color, that's when some people like to use water, but I like to use homemade chicken stock. So I make my chicken stock from home.
Stolen.
Got that, no problem. And then what I do is add flavor. I'm all about building flavors when it comes to cooking. Put them on top of each other. So once you add your chicken stock to it, that's when basically the hard work is done.
Yeah.
Right at this point, you add your chicken stock and you add back your sausage, which you have andouille sausage here, and you have your chicken is not seasoned yet, but you would also season your chicken before you put it in your pot and you brown it as well.
Okay.
That's when you go to, like I said, you add your chicken stock. After that, it's the magic time. You turn it on for about an hour and a half, and let all those flavors marry.
Okay.
Marry, no prenup.
Marry, no prenup. Not stealing that. All right. So let's put some of this stuff in bowls and let's talk about this. So Anthony Kimball, Brad Gordon, this guy right here, and some moron with not enough to do named Clay Young decided to buy Sky Lounge, and the grand opening is this weekend at 4 o'clock. What can people expect out there?
Good food, great food.
Yeah.
Dope vibes.
Okay.
And just the atmosphere that Baton Rouge doesn't have not come to see yet.
Yeah. It's got a very Houston flavor to it. Great food.
Very much so, very much so.
Great staff out there. It's a big spot, patio in the front, doing some work on the back of it. And what we hope will be the first of a portfolio of restaurants here in the city, bringing back the steak night that was so popular. The wings are. And so you got to stop by if you're around tomorrow and check out Sky Lounge tomorrow afternoon. I'm gonna have Scott get this first one. Come on, Scott. You've been asking for gumbo for 6 weeks. There you go.
There you go, Scott.
All right. And then Pat's next. Come on, let's take care of Pat here. Now keep track of the segment time. Don't get lost in here, Scott. All right. He just comes and gets his food and sneaks away like a 5-year-old with a chocolate chip cookie. All right.
Scott, let me know what you think.
Oh man, that looks amazing.
Smells good too.
Yes, it does. Wow. Yep. Every now and again, it's not so bad to show up to do this show.
That's
huh?
right.
That's right. All right.
You always invite me when I have gumbo now.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, give me
this is
mine with no rice. I
amazing.
got to close these soup jackets.
No problem, no problem.
All right, we got a minute left.
And eating gumbo is all about your preference. I'm more of a
No rice.
No rice.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I like a lot of rice in my gumbo. Some people don't know rice. Some people want okra, no okra. To me, if you don't have okra in it, is it really gumbo?
No, no, you got to have okra.
You gotta have
Gotta
okra
have
in it.
okra.
Listen, and people from other parts of the country, you don't put corn in gumbo.
Right.
You don't put crawfish, whole crawfish in gumbo.
No, no, no.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't do that. All right.
That's another dish.
Right.
Something
Yes,
else.
that's another. Yeah.
Not gumbo.
Garbage is what it's called. Man, this is.
That's good. Yes, this is delicious.
Y'all, come on, y'all, come on in. There's some people out there. We'll share. Come on in. Come on. All right, Sky Lounge this weekend, 4 o'clock Saturday. Come to the ribbon cutting. You guys have a fantastic weekend. And now you know how to make gumbo. If you didn't before, you're welcome.